guys, it's Risa. Welcome to my kitchen. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're staying on track. Thank you for all your comments, your questions, your suggestions, your reminders, because sometimes I do forget, I know, an ingredient. So bear with me. I appreciate you letting me know. Oh my God. What is happening? We get older and this is what happens. Don't get old. Anyways, continue to subscribe, share my channel, please, with other people. I'm trying to pay it forward so people have ideas of how to grocery shop, meal plan, meal prep ideas for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, holiday occasions, anytime. And of course, my podcasts and my favorite things, okay? Because I have lots of them. Sometimes it's gadgets, sometimes it's food items, all right? So, just type in my name and whatever you're looking for, and also don't forget to ring the bell because then you get all my newest videos by email. Anyways, what are we making today? I have been on a stuffing kick. I had made last time in my last video, I only have a little bit left, but my cauliflower stuffing, and that's what's left because it's so yummy. So check out that recipe. It was the holidays and, we make stuffing with our turkey. We make this casserole stuffing and you can check it out for Passover, but it's for any time of year, really. You can modify, and my recipes are versatile. So I was thinking, I love meatballs, love meatballs. And I was thinking, why not make it into like a stuffing? So a turkey meatball, and we'll call it stuffing balls. All right. My daughter liked that name. So, we're going with it. I'm going to tell you what you're going to need. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees. You're going to bake them for about 20 minutes or so. And if you like them a little browner, you can leave them in. You can turn up the temperature for the last 4 minutes, 5 minutes, just to get a nice browning on the top, okay? You can turn them over. And it's versatile. You can do what you want to do. So, and I lined my cookie sheet with some parchment paper. I'm reusing it. I turned it over because I had made a batch to show you. And the first thing you're going to need is some turkey meat. Now, if you prefer chicken, even though it's a turkey burger or meatball, so I buy the prime, and it's extra lean ground turkey, and I buy it at Walmart because you get 2 for $12, and I like a bargain. So wherever you buy it, it's fine. So because I already made a batch, I usually make 2 of them, which is 454 grams, 1 pound. I usually make 2 pounds, okay? So right now, I'm just going to put it into a bowl, all right? And I love my little baby Cuisinart, okay? So I ground out some oatmeal so it's gluten-free. For both packages, it would be a 1/3 cup, but for one, it's going to be about a 1/4 cup, okay? So measure out a 1/4 cup and grind it up, and that's how much you're going to use, all right? And that's about 2 smart points. The whole recipe for one is 2 smart points. When you use a 1/3 cup, it's 3 smart points, all right? And I just love this little gadget of mine to use to process it. Now, if you don't want to use oatmeal and you want to use breadcrumbs, cornflake crumbs, panko crumbs, or even matzah meal, it's versatile. It's okay. You can change it up. You can do what you want. That's the beauty of making recipes and my recipes. That's what I do. I change everything up. All right. So you're going to need a splash of pepper, a dash of some salt, any kind, about a teaspoon of some paprika. I'm putting in some low sodium soy sauce, about a teaspoon of some Worcestershire sauce, and 1.5 teaspoons of poultry seasoning, because that's what I like, you know, to give it that stuffing flavor, right? And I'm putting in a half a teaspoon of onion powder and some garlic powder. Again, versatile. You want to put in a teaspoon, use a teaspoon. It's fine, especially if you're doubling the recipe, okay? You know me, I'm all about the flavor, right? So I like lots of different spices in it. Now, I've also added some chopped parsley, okay? Oops. About a tablespoon, and I just chopped it up. You know what that looks like. The other thing that I like is onion. So I took a Vidalia onion, a small onion, and it looks pretty mushy right now because I already did it and I wanted it to get cold. So I prepared it last night. And I took some onion, some yellow and red pepper, and I just stir fried it. So I put it through my little Cuisinart, and so it's really, 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 did I say really? Mushy. So it's really tiny because you don't want to be tasting chunks of vegetables in a meatball, okay? You want it to all blend in. So you're just gonna saute it. I just used some olive oil spray, all right? Whatever cooking spray you want. And again, if you just want some onion, I like Vidalia because it's sweeter, right? You don't want a harsh tasting meatball. So you can put it in or you don't have to, but I like the flavor with it in. So it's versatile and optional, right? So I have about 3 tablespoons worth. So basically, oh, and some celery. A little piece of celery I put in, some red pepper, some orange pepper, and that's it. And I put it through my little Cuisinart to mush it up. You have a regular Cuisinart, you use your hand, that's fine too, okay? So about 3 tablespoons. And like I said, I put the oatmeal and made it into like a flour, okay? And we're just gonna season up the turkey, I mean. I'm just used to using chicken meat, so I may say chicken, but I mean turkey. And I'm not using an egg. Why? Because I find that it holds together fine. I've made lots of meatballs. You can check out my other meatballs. And when I use an egg, it's too sticky. It's already wet enough, and I don't think you need it. Some people like to add an egg. Again, you want to add an egg white, you can do that, but you don't need it. And also sometimes I've used milk, and I'm not using it for this recipe, all right? I like to change it up a bit. So we're just going to add our onion powder, our garlic powder. Make sure I get it all. I'm going to sprinkle in some paprika because I like the color of it. It makes it look pretty. Sometimes I sprinkle that on afterwards as well. I'm going to add my vegetables with the onion mixture inside. And that's going to give lots of nice moisture. Okay. A bit of some salt, kosher sea salt. About a teaspoon of pepper, and we're going to add about a teaspoon of some soy, some Worcestershire, again, lots of flavor, of course the poultry seasoning, parsley, smells so good. This is so easy. And the crumbs. So again, you can use what you want. If you'd rather use other types of crumbs, breadcrumbs, you can do that. Okay. And I like to make sure it's all incorporated, so all the flavors mix through. Okay. So I use a fork. Hope you can see. I wasn't looking up to make sure you could see. And that's it. It smells like stuffing. Well, I hope so, since that's what the recipe is. Now, I'm going to move all of this away, and I'm going to keep this here. The paprika. And I have turned this over because I'm using the other side. I don't like to waste anything. So if you want to make your turkey balls really big, you can use a large ice cream scoop or a small one. And I made some big ones before, so now I'm just going to, and I like to even, sometimes I take my hand, you can take your hand and just roll it, okay? If you want, you can take an ice cream scoop and then make them all the same size. I like the bigger one. I'll just show you. Make sure you can see. And then it comes out really nice. And you get about 10 nice size turkey balls. Stuffing balls. Well, I made a few small ones, so making sure that this was well incorporated. And afterwards, I mean, you can eat them right away. You can make a sauce. You can make a dip. You can put them with pasta. You can have them just like that as a snack. I like to keep them, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, with one package, it makes about 10. I'm going to make that a bit bigger. And you can put them in your freezer. You can just put them on a cookie sheet like this and freeze them, then put them in a container or in a baggie. And again, you can just eat them like this on a bun with pasta, with some mashed potatoes, whatever you like, okay? You can make a little gravy with it. They are super, super delicious. They're great for a party. And I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit more paprika on top because I like them to look nice and brown. It gives it a nice color, just like when you're making stuffing. And you'll put them in the oven for about 20 minutes. So I'm going to stick them in my oven. And dun, da, da, da. I told you I'd made them before. So here they are. I made the larger ice cream scooper. Of course, I had to drop something with them. And let's see, I know I took a bite of one. It doesn't matter. They're going to be going into my mouth anyways. This one. Moist, delicious, flavorful, which is what we like, right? And easy. It takes one bowl to just put everything in. If you do what I did and stir fry the vegetables ahead of time, it just makes your life easy. I like to sometimes be able to shop the day before. This is my tip. Get things ready, and then the next day, you just assemble, which is what I did today. So that's a tip. It just helps you. And when you make a lot as well, then you can freeze them. You can eat these as a snack. This whole tray is 2 smart points. Okay, so, you know, again, if you make them even smaller and you serve them for a party, they look nice with a cute toothpick, right? Again, with pasta, with on a bun, whatever you choose to do, they are super delicious, easy recipe. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you make them and tell me what you think. All right. And I will talk to you soon. Continue to subscribe, share with other people, ring the bell, visit me on my group, Weight Watcher Tips and Recipes by Risa. My Instagram is Risa's Piece 8. My website is www.risaweiner.com. And all my recipes are written under the video, people. Okay, so just there's that little tiny arrow, touch it, and I've written down everything for you. All right, bon appetit. Enjoy your stuffing balls. Bye for now.